to go here as the opening faceoff played back at their own blue line. Hyde Davidson, who got his first goal this season, coming off injury. It's knocked off the puck. It's sent in front off a deflection to the near boards. Leslie trying to sweep a backhander in front. Chopped out to center ice by Davidson, looking to find Sherman, bringing it on the side right wing. It slides behind the net. Hood out of his crease to play it. Off to his right. It's reversed around the near wall, and the Giants will get the puck and bump it up the boards and out into the neutral zone. It's chased back in the Seattle zone by Mrtka. Mrtka pressure gets chopped down, and we're getting an early penalty on Vancouver as Mrtka gets his skates taken out from the power play. 28 power play goals in 43 games. Their power play at a little bit under 20% at 19.6. Brought on side by Pilling. Blue line Mrtka had to get out of his skates, trying to keep the puck on side. Pilling does. Work it to the near wall for Cootes. Back up top to Sherman. High slot one thrown by the stick of Mrtka, rises off the glass. Dunn. Back up top. Work it to the far wall for Cootes. Down low to Dunn. Comes out of the corner with the puck. Down low. Cootes in front, trying to tap to the screen. Pilling with a shot off the side of the goal. Cootes, it's deflected out of the zone. Cootes trying to get that puck for the one-tumber by Pilling, but couldn't get the shot off. Here's Mrtka coming out of the Seattle end with the puck. Up ice, tipped in by Loveson. Racing to get the puck behind the Vancouver net, Ryan Lynn. Puck comes loose, and it's cleared down ice. Slow start. The other night, they shoot it on goal from outside the zone. It's knocked down by Hood. Chased down low by Loveson. Trying to get out of the corner now, Mays. Back to Loveson at the circle, poked off the stick and skated out to center ice by Hoyland and the Giants. Flipped in off the back of Pakala, who plays the puck. A flip to the far wall, bounce it to center ice. Giants tagging up, dump it back in on net. Knocked aside by Ratzlaff at the left post. Mrtka up the right wing boards for Pakala. Simply go to smithbrotherfarms.com. Davidson jam it to center ice. Quickly shot back in by Vancouver. Right back to Davidson, left of the Seattle net. He'll send it across, left to right in his own zone to Mrtka. Head to Cootes. Weaves his way on the side. Working across. Deflected before it got through traffic in the slot. Lynn will chip it behind his goal. And it's skated out to center ice by Leslie. Fed it to the stick of Lynn. He'll dump it in. Davidson trying to get to the puck. Work to the half wall off the stick of Halliburton to center ice. Giants retreat quickly back on side left wing. A drop pass on the near wall by Roberts. Lipinski trying to get to the slot. Rolled it back to the blue line, but Schmidt was metal recycling and auto wrecking. Puck flipped in by Morelli. Ratzlaff behind his own net. Sweep it off to his left. Davidson tapped it forward to Giroir. Out the center ice. Into the zone. On the left wing is Charco. Coming with him is Mrtka. Charco would take it behind the net. Going at the point to pass up to. Left it on the half boards. Dunn has it for Seattle. Trying to negotiate through traffic. Takes it behind the net. Ran into traffic behind the goal. Lost it for a moment. Trying to work it free now for Charco. Dunn. Blue line. Mrtka. Shot hit a body. Is getting in the way of that shot for Vancouver. And playing the price was Morelli. In the high slot, Mrtka. Blue line. Davidson. Looking for a shooting lane. Fires to traffic. Knocks down in front as Charco gets dumped on his backside. Puck comes out to center ice. Davidson back to his own blue line to Mrtka. Slide it to center ice as Mrtka gets dumped off his skates at the Seattle blue line by Thorpe. A race to the puck down low. Centering it's hit by Vancouver. Knocked away at the right post by Ratzlaff. Loose puck. Thorpe shot wide from the top of the far circle. Back at the blue line, Middlestedt, the former T-Bird, finds Oreskovic. Knocked off his stick by Dunn. Out to center ice, Martirana. Here comes Dunn on side, trying to settle a bouncing puck down. Gets knocked off his skate. Throws a backhander in. The Western Conference is a little bit odd. 7 of the 11 teams have scored fewer goals than they've given up. Now 2 teams, Portland being one, has scored just 1 less than they've allowed. The other being Portland. They've also given up just 1 more than they have allowed. That was coming off a 10-1 loss, though. But have allowed more goals against than they have scores. The puck played into the Seattle zone. Mrtka behind his own net. Comes out from behind the goal. Stick on the ice. He had to negotiate that to get it to center ice to Cootes. Onside, right wing feed for Sherman. Deflected out the other way by the Giants. Brought onside by Lipinski. Fed the high slot. Coming back to steal it was Cootes. Looking to stretch his way to center ice. Was looking for 8 goals in 43 games. Their power play just under 25%. T-Birds, of course, near the bottom on the penalty kill. Cross-ice feed looking for Leslie at the right circle, deflected, got it back up top at the line, almost fumbled out, Lynn held it in, dumped to the far dashers, whipped behind the goal, and that pass down low by Schmidt, played off the in wall and tied up by Haliburda, but Mrtka poked it away. Lipinski will work it back to Schmidt on the right wing boards and reverse it around the near wall for Leslie. Pressure by Loveson, and that allows Cumbie to steal the puck in the neutral zone. Onside left wing for Tittleback. Working down low against Mrtka. Mrtka hammers him into the corner. Jammed to the wall by the T-Birds. Martirana and Cumbie trying to keep the puck pinned in the corner right of the T-Bird net. Finally dug out by Mrtka. He'll take it the other way with Pakala 2-on-2. Pakala's onside left wing. Marana, who started the season, as we said, with Calgary, played here against the T-Birds in a game the T-Birds lost in overtime. He didn't score in that game. And then he was traded to Wenatchee. And then shortly thereafter, traded here to the Giants as the puck played at center ice. And Ty Zimmer was the return. It was a swap of 20-year-olds, but Zimmer decided not to report to Wenatchee. Instead went to the BCHL, so they had to rework the trade so that Vancouver sent a couple of draft picks. To the left of the goaltender Hood. Jammed to the corner, swept around to the far wall. Cumbie after it. Work a shot on net. That went through traffic wide. Picked up by Dunn on the right wing wall. Centering Lefebvre goes to the far wall. Is shot by Cumbie. Blasted off the end wall. Comes in front. And it's tapped home. He gets tossed off the face-off circle. So Martirana just flipped it behind the net. Jammed around to the far wall. Trying to keep the puck onside is Hartman. Flick puck picked up by the Giants. Pushed to center ice. Leslie will skate through the neutral zone and play the puck in across the Seattle line. Dunn races behind his own net to get it. Battling Olsen. Hartman dug it off the in wall. It comes free to the far dashers for Pekash. Can't get it out of his skates. It's flipped up the wall. Held to the blue line. Worked down the right boards by Roberts. T-Birds trying to work the puck out of their own zone. Getting it caught up in skates. Can't get the puck out. Dunn had it stripped by Hoylett. Hoylett looking to center it out of the corner. It takes it behind the T-Bird net. Knocked off the play by Mrtka. Picked up by Olsen. Olsen goes blue line. A penalty coming up on Seattle here. Delayed call. Giants with the puck in the high slot. They got the extra skater on with the goaltender out on the line with 47 is allowed more. The T-Birds chase the puck back in their own zone. The Giants get to it. Jammed by Haliburda to the near circle. Fed across to the far dashers. Blocked off the back of a T-Bird player and finally scooped up. And Loveson will slide it to center ice. Lynn through center ice. Skates his way onside right wing feed. Knocked off the stick of Lipinski. Picked up by Schmidt at the right point. He'll go blue line for Lynn. He'll feed it to the right circle for Leslie. Back up top. Lynn to Leslie at the far circle. Looking backdoor for Schmidt. The pass never got to him. He'll chase it back up top. Blue line. Lynn walks the line. Now feeds Schmidt. Schmidt angles down the near wall. Puts on the brakes. Goes back up top in the skates. Lynn fish it across. The shot on net. Save. Rebound loose. And it's blocked again by Cumbie on the chain. Ratslap. Back to Schmidt at the point. Skate down the right boards into the circle. Drag a shot on that one high off the glass. It'll rim to the far wall. Kept at the point again by Lynn. Put it to the stick. And the T-Bird Pinsky in the face-off circle. Jammed behind the T-Bird net and shot out by circle. Got it free to Schmidt. Blue line to Lynn. Lynn skates in. A one-time shot went wide on that one-timer from the top of the circle by Leslie. Leslie gets another chance in front. It went wide again, looking to get it on the doorstep. It bounces back to the point. Chased there by the Giants to Lynn up top. Finds Schmidt at the right circle. The shot blocked off Hartman. Taken behind the net by the Giants. It's a 5-on-4 for a minute and a half. Lynn top of the zone with the puck. Feed it right circle. Leslie goes back up top. Lynn back to Leslie at the right circle. Well, they're really trying to set Schmidt up at the back circle. T-Birds are jamming that slot, though, not allowing that cross-crease feed. There's a dumped line. Leslie. Back to Schmidt, top of the right circle. Works it back up top, crisscrossing with Lynn. Schmidt trying to weave his way in with a shot. Score! Power play goal, and then Giants on the power play cut the T-Bird lead in half. As the Giants trying to change up behind the play. They work it back in their own zone, stolen by Pilling. Rimming around far side for Cootes. Picked up by the T-Birds. Martirana to Cootes up top. Cootes in the slot. Shot. That one just goes wide. A big screen in front, and he missed the net. It's bounced out of the zone as Pilling puts the hit on Thorpe. This will be an icing puck at center ice. Hartman will swat it in. Hood behind his own net could not slow it down. It kicks to the far wall to Roberts. Roberts, the San Jose Sharks prospect got into the point, and it's knocked out to center ice. And a big hit by Pakula along the near wall on Gapter. The puck rolls back in the Seattle zone. The Giants trying to hold it onside. Haliburton from the left point will sweep it behind the net. Hartman trying to work it out the right wall. Coming in off the blue line for the Giants to get that loose puck is Gapter. Worked back down the far dashers. Bouncing puck, Mrtka. Looking to go behind his own net to Hartman. Reverses out in front of his own net. Getting pressure there. Looking for an outlet. Looking for Loveson in the neutral zone. He'll team in the last three in which he's had at least 2 points. He had a goal and an assist last Friday in Kelowna in an overtime win. He has 2 goals here tonight. Here comes Cootes onside, trying to get to the net. Pushed wide by Lynn. They chase the puck to the corner. Cootes trying to knock it off the wall for Sherman. Flicked out off the glass by Thorpe, and this will be an icing call coming up off his back. Threw it in front, looking for Loveson on the doorstep. Stolen by Lynn. He'll read the rush up ice with Thorpe on side right wing. Thorpe trying to get to the traffic in front. His shot, and that one went wide as ice. Davidson knocked it free. Mrtka flicked it ahead to Cootes. Onside left wing to Sherman. Sherman driving. Sherman and then threw it across in the high slot. Tied up Mrtka, picked up by Davidson, flipped to the wall. Sherman trying to center it. Got it down low to Pilling. It bounces behind that. Pilling in front for Cootes. He gets high sticked and a penalty coming up on Vancouver. Them on the board. T-Birds had a chance to jam one on net. Could not. Here comes Vancouver's Haliburton onside right wing. Looking to center it. Blocked. Good job by the T-Birds, and Cootes, who blocked it, picks it up and skates the other way. He's onside right wing. Drives wide. Put it through the crease on the goaltender's pads. Kicked back on the near wing for Cootes. Skate to the top of the circle. Now moving left to right in the zone. Fires his shot. That one blocked up in the air. Done with it on the near wall. Send it down low to Pilling. Banking around the far wall. Coming out at Sherman. Tap it to Cootes. Cootes jammed in the gun. Comes out right circle. Work it back up top. Blue line to Mrtka. Left to right to Sherman. Snap it down low. Pilling will skate it back up top. Skates to the slot. Try to feed it down low. Deflected. Sherman picks it up in the corner against pressure by Haliburton. Blue line Mrtka back to Sherman at the line. He'll flip it, but it's flipped right to Leslie. Kept on side by Sherman. He's got a man in front. Dunn fires it on goal, and Dunn trying to bat it out of the... T-Birds played the puck at their own blue line, turned it over there. The shot blocked, though, by Mrtka. As Tittleback stole that puck. Goes behind the T-Bird net. Worked out to the far wall. Roberts kept it in. Bouncing puck. Davidson trying to spin away from traffic. Chip it out to center ice for Cootes right in front of the Vancouver bench. Tied up there. 2 strides outside the Seattle zone and played back in the T-Bird end to Pilling. A stretch feed, trying to work it up the right wall, but the pass misses Cootes. Puck jammed to the T-Bird's corner. Flipped around the wall and tipped out to center ice by Sherman on that blast around by Lee. Their captain will dump it into the Seattle zone. A race to get it. Mrtka after it. Behind his own net, tied up. Giants work it free. At the near circle, Schmidt fed the slot for Leslie. Blocked by Seattle. Leslie drives his shot, gets tripped. Penalty on Seattle coming up. Goaltender out for the extra skater. Schmidt trying to angle his way to the slot. Will work it down the half wall. Send it across to Lynn at the blue line. He'll skate it. Give it up to Leslie. He'll work a shot on net. That one kicked aside at the near post by Ratzlaff. Giants get the puck back down low on the wall. Leslie trying to send it in front. And the T-Birds get possession. Exactly 4 minutes remaining here in the second. T-Birds with a 3-1 lead. Down a man right now as the Giants work it through center ice. Leslie onside left wing. Take it down the half wall. Reverse it to the slot. Haliburton got it to Schmidt. His shot on net. That one deflected in front and then kicked behind the net. And quickly on it is Mrtka. He'll bank as Lynn looks to skate out from his own end. Skating left to right. He'll angle his way on side. Far dashers. Chip it to himself. Reverse it. Stolen by Seattle. Broken up by the T-Birds. Good job by Charco to intercept that puck. And then Cootes took the draw. Hit the skate. Got it to Cootes. In the high slot. Looking to fed it across. The shot in front. Blocked down. A good stop there by Hood on the blocker on that chance by Hyde Davidson. Puck rolls back in the T-Bird zone. And Davidson quickly clears it out. Lynn spins his way through center ice and dumps it in. A hard rim around left to right. Pilling after it for Seattle. Tap to the wall. Schmidt trying to keep the puck on side. Pushed out to center ice. Good job there by Sherman. Schmidt trying to come back on side. Fumbled the puck at the blue line, and that allowed Davidson to clear. Up ahead to Cootes. On side, feed it across. Sherman blasts a shot on net. Rebound flipped wide before Pilling could jump on the rebound. Sherman down low to Pilling underway. The Giants. Lynn will bank it up the left boards and play it in. Ratzlaff by his own net slows it down for Davidson. He's tied up in the corner. Got it free for Cootes. Out ahead to center ice for Pilling, but it jumps over his stick. Thrown back in by the Giants as they tag up. Davidson to center ice. It hit the stick of Sherman. Comes in across the blue line. Cootes chases it back to Sherman on the near wall. Slides off his stick, and Vancouver comes free with it. A headman pass into the Seattle zone. A race to get it, and Mrtka wins the race again in regulation. There's a quick shot off the face-off by the T-Bop win by Pakala. Seattle jammed it back to the wall. Davidson with a quick flip to the net block. Rebound on the net. On the right post, the save is made. Sent out in front. T-Birds don't get to the puck. Thorpe and the Giants do, and they will dump it to center ice. Picked off in the neutral zone by Tittlebach. Von Thorpe, his shot high off the glass. Reskovic down low to Tittlebach. Stolen by Mrtka. Mrtka behind his own net. Gets spun into the corner. Lost an edge, but picked up by Pakala. Jam it to the near wall for Loveson. It ties up. The Giants work it back up top of the line. Lind to the near circle for Schmidt. Schmidt cross-ice feed deflected to the far wall. Picked up there by Leslie. Back up to Lind. Leslie now with the puck at the top circle. Flicked out to the line and kicks out the center ice off Love. Leslie. Brought on side left wing. Schmidt trying to drive the net. Backhand flipped on net. Save made. Rebound cleared. Comes Vancouver the other way. Into the zone on the right wing is Tittlebach. Puts on the brakes. Waits. Holds top of the circle. Down low. Left of the net. Shot saved by Rathlat. Bouncing puck. Cootes tapped it off a defender out to the line and out. Tittlebach trying to gather up speed onside. Here comes Thorpe to the net. Shot, save, rebound in behind the goal. Picked up by Cootes. He'll slide it up the wall to the line, not out. Bouncing puck. Cootes kicked it, couldn't clear. Reskovic holds it in. Up top it comes out, trying to get it back at the point. A bouncing puck at the line. Swept out to center ice. Picked up by Mrtka. Quickly ahead. Onside right wing Sherman. Jammed up against the wall with Cootes trying to work it down low behind the net. He does get it free to Pilling. Reverse it behind the net, intercepted by Vancouver. Halliburton will tap it to Lipinski. Trying to get it up ice. He lost the puck at the Seattle blue line to Mrtka. He'll find Davidson. Back to Mrtka. Ahead for blue line. Timbers work the puck right to left at center ice to Davidson. He'll blast it in. Mazden Leslie trying to poke it. Knocked down to the blue line, picked up by Reskovic, flipped it across the Seattle zone. Mrtka races back to get it. Taken to the corner, right of the T-Bird net. Davidson trying to get there to help out. Knocked back to the point for Leslie. Trying to angle down the left wing boards, get to the net, flip the backhander on goal. Save. Tap it ahead. Sherman onside with Cootes. Cootes trying to get the puck at the right circle, had to take it behind the net. Comes out from behind the goal, leaves it down low. Centering feet in front, blocked, flicked on net, covered in the crease, or was it? No, they tap it home! And poking it inside the near post. And the T-Birds have a 5-1 lead with 8.5. And for Braeden Cootes, that is number 18 on the season, or check that, number 19 for blue line. T-Birds work the puck right to left at center ice to Davidson. He'll blast it in. Mazden Leslie trying to poke it. Knocked down to the blue line, picked up by Reskovic, flipped it across the Seattle zone. Mrtka races back to get it. Taken to the corner, right of the T-Bird net. Davidson trying to get there to help out. Knocked back to the point for Leslie. Trying to angle down the left wing boards, get to the net, flip the backhander on goal. Save. Tap it ahead. Sherman onside with Cootes. Cootes trying to get the puck at the right circle, had to take it behind the net. Comes out from behind the goal, leaves it down low. Centering feet in front, blocked, flicked on net, covered in the crease, or was it? No, they tap it home! And for Braeden Cootes, that is number 18 on the season, or check that, number 19. There's the puck played into the Seattle zone by the Giants. Taken behind the net by Halliburton. Pressured by Mrtka. Schmidt on their wall. Down low, Halliburton. Pressure again by Mrtka. Halliburton's shot save is made. Rebound, Mrtka knocks it away from the front of the T-Bird net. Rolls behind the net for Pilling. Slap it ahead to Cootes in the neutral zone.